Exactly. Thank you for sharing those experiences. I guess you must get this question asked a lot. Why are we here? Why are we here in our humanness?
We're here it's within the human experience that the soul does the most growing. And everything that I saw in heaven was still about your soul's growth. The schools, the libraries, everything, we continue to grow and change. But the bodies that we have are very similar to the bodies that we have here. But we only get to a certain age. But our souls keep growing through experience. And so what I learned is when we come here, this is the hardest place in the world to be. And there's a lot of stuff that we have to deal with, and there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of happiness, there's joy, but there's all kinds of things that we have to experience while we're here. And it's all for our soul's growth. And one of the things I learned is that we're here to love. We're here to learn what God love is, agape love. It's because there are many kinds of love, and that's all great and that's wonderful, but we're here to learn how to love the way God loves us, with no strings attached and not expecting anything in return. You just love. And so we're here to learn how to do that. And another thing I learned is that it's the little things that we do. It's not talking to 10,000 people in an amphitheater or giving, millions of dollars. That's really nice and that's wonderful. But what you're going to see in your life review is the little things. Did you share your toys when you were little? Did you steal your sister's Easter basket? Did you give your sweater to someone who was cold at school and they didn't have one? Or do you give the poor person on the corner of the street holding up a sign, do you give them money, or do you pass them by because you think they're going to do drugs with it? Because it really doesn't matter what they do with it. If you give it out of love, what they do with it's on them. It's not on you. So whatever we do, however big or small the act is, if it's done with love, that is so huge. That's what God cares about. That's what matters. And
yeah. Thank you.
And the other thing.
Sorry.
No.
No. You go ahead. The other thing.
The other thing that I learned was that no matter how tiny we might be in the vastness of all that God created, we are so intricately important to everything. Us being here is not a mistake. Everything is connected to everything else. And us being here is so important. And He loves every one of us so much that He thinks about us 24/7. Because if He stopped thinking about us for 1 minute, we would just cease to be as if we never were. So to be in the divine mind of God 24/7 when there's 7.7 bazillion people on this planet, and He loves each and every one of us the same way because of our uniqueness and our specialness, and there is not another person like you on this planet. You are so special to Him and so beautiful to Him. And you may have someone that looks like you, but that person is not you. You are so unique. And to be, He thinks about you every single moment of every single day. And that's why you're still here. To be loved that much is just, to me, is mind-blowing.